Today, from State Farm Stadium.
What is up, everybody?
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
So Nick Scott, our rookie, is playing. That's gonna be a big feat.
Throwing on first down. Scott. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on second and 4.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Scott flushed out right. On the catch, it's Crowder. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. Now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the second round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
I absolutely agree 100%.
I'm going to try to go for
no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say. Because
he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
2nd and 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. On 3rd down, McGowan. Nifty move. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, That does him no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Scott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, Scott. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 10 yards out. And this. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. To throw is Scott. Throwing on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and... Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over.
You actually catch that.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Forced out to his left. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks... So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Scott on 1st down. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Here's Scott. Off play action. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now Scott on 1st and 10, being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
So pass interference. Obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Scott. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. Flush to his right.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Scott buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Scott forced out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
They'll run on 1st down. Tompkins, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Allen.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On first down, Tompkins, and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. 2nd and 9 now. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Following the fumble recovery, Scott. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Scott now throwing on first down. And that is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 2nd down now, McGowan dances by him, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Boy, a tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately...
Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A first throw for the backup, Burrow. Gets around him, and all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Burrow. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the the Seahawk defense. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. McGowan, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Burrow's throw taken in here by Jackson.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing. Burrow. Complete to Newsom. Touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Cards have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Burrow to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll keep it on the ground. McGowan. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 24.
And the Seahawks are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
Do-do-do-do.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
Do-do-do-do. So before we go in and face the Packers, I would like to show you guys the roster. Before we actually see the roster, I'd like to see where Nick Scott is at. He's 76 overall, 303, so I'll probably play like, I don't even know. If we win the conference, we might actually get all of them done this offseason. But anyways, I'm actually going to set this kid as the captain. This kid's great. He's really good. I'm not even going to actually wait. So we obviously have 299 overall.
Sugar.
Hello, Messiah. McGowan is apparently our best one. Got this, that's an upcomer, that's an 89, and we got a 79.
Sugar.
Yes. Would you, like, hello, Messiah Huggins. I'm saying hello to you, like, come on. Defense, decent. I don't necessarily like this cornerback room. It could be a hell of
Maisha.
Maisha, alright. What I said at the beginning. Flowers is not really the best one. Wooden is probably how I'm going to start playing with. This linebacker room isn't the greatest, but it's something. I have a really good defensive tackle 1. So yeah. Special teams, obviously, you know, we still have Dixon somehow. And we got Rowe, which is becoming better. Anyways, we're gonna go and we're gonna find out what our homie's thing is. I think it's under this, I think it's the right tree. No. Oh, we already did one. Well, that's lovely. Alright, we're gonna set game day goal. Also, if I'm a little bit grouchy, I do apologize. I'm kind of tired at this point.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To throw is Scott on first down, being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Scott steps away to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Scott from the gun on third down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up...
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The deception there pays off to perfection. 14 yards on the fake punt and a first down. Back to throw. Scott escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Looking to throw. Scott. And his throw is incomplete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on and look at this, another fake, and he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Pack. Defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Still 9 remaining on second down. Back to throw. Green. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. He's hit the 50, 30, 10.
Making it happen,
And touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 96 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, and even better run for big yardage.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't played before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Green. He finds his man. Complete. It's Logan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a give this time to the tailback. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, Green. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. These two teams all tied after 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Scott buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Scott dancing to his left. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here's Scott on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Scott forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Scott steps away. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Fighting to stay upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Green. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. Touchdown, Seahawks! A great play there.
What'd I tell you?
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. The throw over the middle, taken in. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. Green. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He hits his target, left side, Watson. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down to the 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the first half.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead on the final play of the half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Scott being chased out left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Scott throwing on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Scott now on first down, buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Green. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. Oh, a heck of a move. Man.
Such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
It reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Scott dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Off the play fake. Scott going to throw deep for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 27 yards. yards. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make the pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Looking to throw. Green. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And the ball is knocked out. And the Seahawks have recovered. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw. Scott, flush to his right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Seahawks are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. 6 yards left on second down. From the gun, Green. Throw left side complete. That's Logan. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
That's the first time I've ever
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Green down to throw on second down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Big play
there. With his second touchdown.
That's 62, dumbass.
And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Make sure that's 400 on your ass.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the Packers pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Green. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Green firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll run again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Packers are able to claw one back. Point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Seahawks take back over. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold it a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that.
And he shot to tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
All right, see what you guys can do.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their back's against the wall.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Green finds his man. Watson over the middle. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Green now on 1st and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Green looking to throw him. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Oh, you
And
guys
a
have
timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Oh, yeah, just one more play.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.
No upgrades, seriously? Wow, that's a surprise. Left tackle is out. Oh my god. He's back. So this kind of complicates the roster then. Because just like, well, maybe it doesn't. Well, it's right tackle, right? Bro. We got a 6 seed. Had a decent wildcard game. Blew the football. Crap out of them. We're going up against the Eagles. The Chiefs didn't even make the playoffs. The Bengals did. The Jets, Raiders, Broncos, Ravens, Steelers, and Texans. Steelers, Bengals, Raiders advanced. Then the Ravens destroyed it by a nice touchdown. 96 points. The Steelers actually upset the Bengals 28-31. On this side, the Bucks only lost by field goal, I'm guessing. Eagles doubled the points of the Vikings in the wild card round, and the Cowboys actually lost to the Bucks 27-21. And it's ironic because the Cowboys are normally a favorited team. But anyways, that was a hell of a good game. I hope that we have some nice upgrades. Oh, one of our players got a week award. Staley got it. So we have one offensive, one defense. One offense, two defense. And it's the same player too. On defense. I'm actually gonna sim this game. To be real with you. I actually have no intention on playing this game. If I need to step in, I will. Kind of just trying to get homie to his point.
Tonight.
The Seahawks are the NFC champs. Time for us to sign off. Thank you so much for watching, and good night, everybody.
Yeah. And we got all those done. Oh, except for the 350 plus passing yards. Good, he got an upgrade. Does he have it yet? Or is he, how close is he? How close is he? He's 93 plays in there. I'm gonna really quick download a counter. Alright. So I need 93. We only play offense this game.
Tonight,
To throw is Scott. Throwing on first down. Room here to run. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And finally out of bounds all the way down to about the 2. It's a big play there for Seattle.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Scott. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. Scott on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. To throw on 2nd down. Scott, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
Oh, my God.
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Scott. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Scott being chased out left.
Targets the sideline here. Crowder has it.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I want to make sure something. Okay.
Looking to throw. Scott. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Scott.
And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Here's Scott to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Scott to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And Charles, ho-hum, another year, another Super Bowl appearance for this head coach. He already holds the all-time record for most Super Bowl titles. And now here he is trying to bring home yet another.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
They'll take the prevention. They'll take the prevention. Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore touchdown.
Holding offense. 58.
So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
I wouldn't cancel anything.
But let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Scott now on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their rep.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Scott. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw is Scott. Throwing again. Now they go screen. It's complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Scott. Hard throw. Incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open, and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And he won't get there.
All right.
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
Fucking damned if I lose this game.
On 1st down, Woodard. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Woodard. And that will be incomplete as well.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
Down by 3 scores. But we can come back. He's got a pretty great ball.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Scott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Let's go down.
Scott to throw on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Looking to throw. Scott flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got some space here. He's at the 50.
Guess what?